Hi, this is Bernie Heine, and today I'd like to talk about the 4 stages of delegation. So, in surveys of CEOs of companies, oftentimes not being able to delegate well and not spending enough time developing my people are some of the top 2 responses that CEOs give when asked about what issues they're facing. The 2 of those are interrelated. If we delegate more, we will be developing the skills of our people because they'll be doing the things that we were otherwise doing. So the big question is, how do I delegate more effectively? Well, I want to talk today about these 4 stages. And the very first stage is I have to be prepared to delegate. And so what does being prepared mean? So to be prepared to delegate, I first have to identify what are those jobs that I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing. So listing out the whole job. These are the tasks that I do, the process that I use to do these things, and I realize I'm not the best person in the company to be doing it. So if I lay those out, I'll have the list. The next thing is, this in preparation, is understanding who best can do those jobs. And I need to understand people from a behavioral standpoint and from a career ambition standpoint. And so the more I understand my people, the better I'll be at selecting who the right person is to delegate that work to. So once I've completed my preparation, the next stage is to plan that delegation discussion. So do I really understand how many hours this person already works that I'm going to be delegating this to? How does that fit into their work schedule? Also, how does it fit into their career ambitions? Is this going to be the kind of thing that's going to make them excited to want to move forward? Or am I just doing mundane work that is going to drag them down? Also, how should this adjust their work life? Is this easily added into what they're doing, or are they going to have to, in turn, learn how to delegate some of their current activities to others so that they can make room for this work? So really plan out that discussion so going in, you'll be set up for success when you do have the discussion. So step 3 is actually carrying out that delegation discussion. Laying out carefully the steps in the process that you want to go through to make it happen, sharing your experiences with how this process works, and also setting up some SMART goals with the person you're delegating it to so that you'll be able to follow up, because we're talking about delegating, not abdicating. So it's not giving up the work, giving up the responsibility. You still maintain control over the process and are responsible for the process, but someone else is doing the work, and so they need to have clear guidelines and goals so that they know when they're being successful at carrying out the activities. And you have an easy way to follow up with them to know that everything's under control. And finally, the 4th step is to have ongoing performance discussions. So you should anyway be having regular discussions with your people to know where they are in their careers, know where they are in the current job and tasks. And after delegating multiple assignments to different people, you want to be in regular contact with them in these discussions to follow up on those goals that we've set. How are things going with the work they're doing? Really to stay on top of it as a leader, managing the process and also paying close attention to the careers and the ambitions of the people that are working for you. So remember, it's important to be delegating the work. We can't do it all ourselves. And even if someone can do it 90% as good or 80% as good as you can, consider delegating it and think about how their lives will improve when they get better at doing these things, how their careers will move on because they're doing important work that otherwise their boss was doing, and overall build a stronger company and have more time for yourself to focus on the big picture things, the larger things, grow the business and grow your own career.